Hey, what's up everybody? It's Monday, May 26, 2025, and we've got some major news in the world of international trade. US President Donald Trump has hit the pause button on his planned 50% tariffs on the European Union. This comes after a crucial phone call with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. So here's the lowdown. Trump had initially announced these hefty tariffs last Friday, stating they would kick in on June 1st. He was pretty clear that he was frustrated with how the trade talks were going, calling them nowhere. But, after a Sunday phone call, both leaders decided to hit the brakes. Von der Leyen took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to confirm the call. She emphasized the strong trade relationship between the US and the EU, and mentioned they need time until July 9th to hash out a good deal. Trump echoed this sentiment on his Truth Social network, saying, "Talks will begin rapidly." This suspension gives both sides a bit more breathing room. Now let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Over the past few months, Trump has been on a tariff spree. In April, he threatened a 20% tariff on most EU goods, which was later reduced to 10% with a July 8th deadline. The EU has faced 3 rounds of tariffs under Trump, including a 25% tax on imports of steel, aluminum, and cars. There was also a 20% reciprocal tariff on all imports, which has been temporarily lifted while talks are ongoing. But a baseline 10% tariff remains in place, and it's not just the US making moves. The EU has stated it will tax US goods in response to these tariffs. EU Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic emphasized that any agreement should be based on mutual respect, not threats. Germany's Finance Minister Lars Klingbeil also chimed in, urging for serious negotiations and warning that Trump's tariffs could endanger not just the US economy, but also those of Germany and Europe. So what's next? Well, both sides have until July 9th to come to an agreement. The suspension of these 50% tariffs is a temporary win for the EU, but the clock is ticking. Will they manage to strike a deal that satisfies both parties, or will we see another round of tariff hikes? Only time will tell. Alright, that's all for today. If you found this update helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more breaking news. See you next time.